in my room. This here's my room. Ain't nobody got no right here but me.
I ain't doing nothing. I just come in the barn to see my puppy. I seen your light.
Well, I got a right to have a light. You go and get out of my room. I ain't wanting in the bunkhouse. You ain't wanting in my room.
Why ain't you wanted?
Cause I'm black. And they play cards in there. But they say I can't play cause I'm black. Tell me I stink. I tell you all stink to me.
Everybody's gone to town, and Slim, George, and everybody, and George says I have to stay here and not get in no trouble. I seen your light.
What do you want?
Nothing. I just seen your light, and I thought I could come in and sit.
You know what you're doing in the barn anyway. You ain't no Skinner. No call for no bucket to come in the barn at all. You ain't got nothing to do with the horses and the mules.
My pup. I come to see my pup.
Well, damn it, go see your pup then. And don't go no place where you ain't wanted.
I looked at him, Bill, already. Slim says I ain't to pet him no more.
Well, you've been taking him out of the nest all the time. I wonder if this old lady ain't moving someplace else.
She don't mind. She lets me.
Come on in and sit a while. As long as you won't get out and leave me alone. Might as well come on in and have a seat. You say them boys went to town, huh?
Uh-huh. Everybody but old Candy. He just sits in the barn, sharpening his pencils and sharpening his figuring.
Figuring? What's Candy figuring about?
The land. The little place.
You nuts. You just as crazy as a wage. What land you talking about?
Land we're gonna get, and the house and the pigeons.
You nuts. Claire don't blame the guy you traveling with for keeping you out of sight.
He ain't no lie. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get a little place and live on the face of the land.
Sit down. Sit on that nail cake over there. Go on.
You think it's a lie, but it ain't no lie. If it was the truth, you can ask George.
You travel around with George, don't you?
Sure. Me and him goes every place together.
Sometimes he talks to you and you don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Yeah, sometimes.
Talks to you and you don't know what the hell it's all about.
How long do you think it's going to be before them pups is old enough to pet?
A guy can talk to you, be sure you won't go blabbing. Say a couple weeks and them pups should be all right. Well, I'll tell you, George knows what he's about. Just talks to you and you don't understand nothing. Well, it's just a color talking here, see? Oh, busted back color, it don't mean nothing. Hell, you couldn't remember it no how. Seen it over and over. Guy talking to another guy. Don't make no difference if you don't hear him or understand. Thing is, they talking. I bet you George can tell you screwy things. It's just a talking. Just two guys talking, that's all. But suppose George didn't come back no more. Suppose he took the powder and you never saw him again.
What?
I said, suppose George went into town tonight and you never saw him again. Just suppose that.
He won't do that. George won't do nothing like that. I've been with George a long time, and he'll come back tonight. Don't you think he will?
Nobody can tell what a guy will do. Let's just say he wants to come back and can't. Suppose he gets killed or hurt and he can't come back no more.
I don't know. Say, what you doing anyway? It ain't true. George ain't got hurt.
You want me to tell you what they'll do? They'll take you to the booby hatch. They'll put a collar around your neck like a dog, and then you'll be just like me, living in a kennel.
Who hurt George?
I don't suppose George ain't hurt.
What you supposed to do? Ain't nobody supposed to hurt the George.
Sit down, sit down. Gone. You know what? Maybe you can see now. You got George, and you know he's coming back. But suppose you didn't have nobody. Suppose you couldn't go in the bunkhouse and play cards because you was black. How would you like that? Suppose you had to sit out here and read books. Yeah, you play harsh until it got dark, but then you gotta go inside and read books. Tell you, books ain't good. God needs somebody. God goes nuts if he ain't got nobody. Don't matter who it is. God gets too lonely, he gets sick.
George will come back tonight. Maybe George will come back already. Maybe I better go see him.
Hey, now I didn't mean to scare you. He's coming back. I was talking about myself.
George won't go away and leave me. I know George won't do that.
remember when I was a little kid on my old man's chicken ranch? I had two brothers. It was always near me, always there. You know, we used to sleep right in the same room, right in the same bed, all three of us. We had a strawberry patch. You know, we had an alfalfa patch too. And on a Sunday morning, we'd turn them chickens loose out there in that alfalfa patch. And me and my brothers would sit on that fence and we'd watch them. It was white chickens they was.
George says we're going to have alfalfa.
Nuts.
We are too. You can ask George.
No, you nuts. I tell you, I've seen too many times. Hundreds of guys come out on these roads and on these ranches, bindles on their back and the same damn thing in their heads. Hundreds of them. They come, they quit, and they go on. Every damn one of them's got a piece of land in his head, but never a damn one of them gets it. It's just like heaven. Everybody wants a piece of land, but nobody ever gets into heaven and nobody ever gets no land.
We are too.
Nah, it's just in your head. You all the time talking about it, but it's just in your head. I reckon somebody's out there. Maybe Slim. Hey, is that you, Slim?
Slim went into town. Say, you see Lenny?
You mean the big guy?
Yeah, we seen him any place.
Yeah, he's in here.
Say, Lenny, I've been figuring something out about the place.
You know, you can come in if you want.
Oh, I don't know. Of course, if you want me to.
Oh, hell, come on in. Everybody's coming on in. You might just as well get to be a damn racetrack.
You got a nice, cozy little place in here. Must be nice to have a room to yourself this way.
Yeah, sure. And the manure pile right up under the window, all to myself. Just
You said about the place.
You know, I've been here a long time, and Crooks has been here a long time, and this is the first time I've ever been in his room.
no guys don't come into a color man's room. Ain't nobody been in here but Slim.
The place. You said about the place.
Oh, yeah, I got it all figured out, Lenny. We can make some real money on them rabbits if we go about it, right?
I get to tend them. George says I could. He promised.
Hey, you guys just kidding yourselves. You talk about it a whole hell of a lot, but you won't get no land. Hell, you'll be a swamper here until they take you out in a box.